afternoon. I just wanted to show you a really cool thing today. This is this funny looking ugly duckling kind of bug. It's actually a ladybug larva. Let's see if I can kind of get a good... There you go, that kind of looks clear enough. In the dappled shadow or shades. Okay, so I'm standing in my backyard, my new backyard, and this is parsley plants. You see the parsley flowers? They're kind of not very showy. They're pale green. They do turn a little bit more white as they open, because right now they're kind of closed. And they actually are very fragrant. So yeah, this is a flat leaf parsley plant that I allowed to, actually there's 4 of them, that I allowed to go to seed. And, you know, as we all know, well, most of us know, you plant flowers and allow these kinds of plants to go to seed, and they attract insects. Beneficial. So yeah, this ladybug larva has a place that it can get nutrition. Eventually there might be some aphids on this, but nevertheless it is growing and it is doing its thing right now, and as it grows it will eventually become an adult, and then it'll be an insect that will go and decimate aphids with glee. So anyway, so my thing to tell you right now is that you should always allow at least a few of your parsley, you know, your carrot family, parsley, celery, carrots of course, parsnips, you know, angelica, what's the other one, lovage, you know, all of those celery, carrot plant family. They make these lovely little flowers, not very showy, but they're fantastic for the beneficials, and they will reward you with good hard work in getting rid of some of your most detested insect pests. So, you know, invite the beneficials by allowing your parsley to go to seed. And also things like chives. These are chive flowers, which of course we always want that to bloom, because it's pretty and showy. Excuse me. And these are Sweet William, which also bring in good beneficials. And this is some kale that I allowed to go to seed earlier on, and it's already making seed pods. It makes a nice cluster of yellow flowers that the mason bees love. They love these things. This is also purple cabbage here, which is the same kind of situation. Cabbage family. Excuse me. These flowers are kind of pretty in that, you know, the stems were purple and a little deeper yellow. Really nice. So anyway, I'm gonna, even though, see, now the thing about it is that this cabbage and that kale will have mixed together, so the seed is not going to be pure. Excuse me, it's not going to be pure. I'm not going to get pure cabbage or pure kale. The kale might be interesting. It's going to be purplish probably, maybe different characteristics of the cabbage. The cabbage will not be cabbagey. It'll be more like kale probably. So anyway, I wanted to kind of show you around the yard. It's looking kind of good. It's coming along, taking shape. So this is the back door, and I have my little cactus collection here. Not doing too much, but this here, I finally figured out this is called peanut cactus. This is the one that makes that big, well, it's not a big, but it's about, twice the size of a quarter. And it makes a big red flower, very showy. And then they have this what is it? Oh boy, I cannot remember. Anyway, this makes a pink flower. It'll come to me in a minute. And this makes another red flower, but it's very small. And I got a bunch of different things last year and this year. This is a new plant. It's new, but it grew a lot. It has a lot of little babies. Boy, the sun contrast is just really extreme today. And then there's this. This grew a little bit from last year, and so did this, but not by too much. Anyway, and then I have this is a Hayworthia. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure. This here, oh, I actually have a plant label on it still. It's is it gonna focus? Trichodiadema densum mimicry plant. So it's a type of cactus, although the information that I read said that it's not a cactus. I mean, look at that. It's got spines, it's succulent. I think it's a cactus. Anyway, it's a succulent. Let's call it that, since there's a debate, I guess. And it makes a pretty pink flower. And it actually is more of a shrub rather than a big, juicy thing like this. And then I have this. This is actually a type of jade plant. It's rat. I'm just getting used to the different names. I cannot remember what this is called, but this is basically a jade plant. A variant of jade, in the shade. There you go. So, but this one is called Golem. Anyway, so, and then we have these pots here which have some vinca in them, which I'm about to get rid of. I just posted it on Free Cycle because I really don't want them. They get too wily. I mean, it's pretty. It's got a pretty purple flower, which is all wilting now, as they're going. I guess they're dying. Anyway, and I got this nice little wine barrel, which is not a little one actually. It's a very big half wine barrel. I used to have it at the other house on the porch. And I brought it to the house here, and my neighbors in the building objected, so I brought it to the back, and here it lives, which will make me actually more happy than if they're in the front. So there you have it. This is a creeping thyme, beautifully cascading over the edge of this nice pot. And that back there is Montauk Daisy, which I don't really like it there, so I'm probably going to move it. And that's Veronica. Anyway, so I also have some pots up here, which I'm not sure what I'm going to put in there, but I have some succulents here, which I'm kind of excited about this arrangement. Very nice. And some begonias, which need to grow a little bit more so they can spread out and look nice and bushy. Anyway, I have some pots there, which I'm not sure what's going to go in them. So the main garden, potatoes are doing fantastically well. So there's potatoes here and this way, and it's actually a little further than where it looks like. Oh, that was a blue jay. Oh, and I wanted to show you something. Alright, while I go there, I have some garlic, which I'm not sure what it's doing. It's not doing very well. And this is onions that overwintered at the community garden. I dug them up, and now they're going to seed. I think I'm just going to let them go to seed because they did that. And I can save the seed, so that's what I'll do. And I don't know if you remember, but I had started this project with these boxes. These are my dialysis supply boxes, which I saved, and now I have them arranged in this way in order to make a decent little neat, weed-free garden situation. So we're doing okay. I planted tomatoes. The soil seems to not want to stay very moist for very long, which I kind of thought would happen, but you know, I'll figure that out as the summer wanes. But this is the thing I wanted to show you. So I got some seeds from Marie Curie. She's in Canada, and she sent me these seeds for these broad beans. Are crimson colored, crimson flowered broad beans, and they are so ornamental. Unfortunately, they're flopping over. I'm not sure why they're doing that, but a couple of days ago when I wanted to make the video at first, they were looking so fantastically upright and lovely. Anyway, so I'm not sure why they're doing that, but I mean, they're still growing. They're just flopping around. I don't know why they're doing that. Nevertheless, the potatoes are looking great, robust, and they're going to do something good, I hope. Anyway, there's another angle. The boxes. So, all the way down this way, those are tomatoes, all the way down to the end. And then on this side, I have not much of anything. This is scallions. This is celeriac from last year going to seed. Yeah. And I planted a few marigolds here and there. These are green beans. Planted green beans here, but the seeds didn't come up, so I just replanted them yesterday. And then most of these boxes have nothing, and there's zucchini in the last two. So, and then along this way, well, that way there's spinach. Along the edge here is carrots. And radishes, which are going to seed. So I almost never catch radishes on time. They always, like, you know, the summer, the spring transition into summer is always way too quick for me. And over here I planted some collard greens, which are gonna do nicely in that spot. And look, these are snapdragons that are overwintered from last year. They're going to be so pretty. Alright, over here around the back, which I should have shown you while I was standing over here, these are corn. There's actually a very small variety called Little Giants. which makes a small plant, but it makes a normal size ear of corn. Although I don't think it's normal, like it's on the small side of normal, let's call it. So we'll see how that goes. I planted it before, it didn't do very well for me, but I'm gonna try one more time because that's how you do it. You know, you try a variety. Sometimes it works fantastically right off the bat. Sometimes it doesn't. You know, every year there's different conditions, different variables that allow for success or failure. So, you know, you try a variety a few times and see if it works. You know, I think that for me, after 3 times, if it doesn't work, then I'm done. I'm through. So, anyway. So over here I have some seedlings. These are leftover corn, which I need to plant over at the community garden. Collard greens, kale, peppers, different kinds. I only planted one type of hot pepper this year. And this is some other corn, which is this is actually a rainbow type corn. The variety is Carnival. And these are some more tomatoes, which I'm supposed to give to a lady, and peppers, fellow community gardener. And this cosmos and zinnias and marigolds. So that's it. I think this video is long enough, and I don't want to bore you to tears. So that's it. I'm glad to have you see what's going on. Yeah, thanks for watching. Everybody stay safe, as they say. Stay safe. Be blessed.